Jobbing! Our 5D was submerged in water. You think it's funny, do you, Lenny? We have 40 knots of wind coming tonight. I'm Elayna and this is Riley, and this is our home, Le Vagabond. We've been sailing around the world for the last 5 years and have recently found ourselves with a stowaway. Meet Lenny. Subscribe and welcome aboard. Our sailboat is currently anchored here at Walker's Quay in the Bahamas. We needed to find an island with an airstrip so that our friend Dan could get his friend to pick him up by plane. His time on the Vagabond had come to an end. Walker's Quay is named after Thomas Walker, a British judge who was exiled here in the early 1700s. This island used to be pumping. The sport fishermen used to come to this marina, but now you'll see it's just ruins due to the hurricane in 2004. It's pretty sad to see, really. They have plans to rebuild, but as you can imagine, it's a slow process. Now it's just Riley, Lenny and myself again, taking on the Abaco Islands by storm.
You found some friends here. Who are these guys?
No, but they're beautiful. There are like millions of tadpoles. Look at them run.
Are there?
Yeah, tadpoles everywhere. One of the coolest things about having a boat is like rocking up to an island like this where just no one would come. Like you'd never think to come here. There's probably no way you can get here apart from private plane and boat. Well, there isn't. And just exploring,
I can confirm that is the case.
Exploring a deserted little place, like it's just the best. It just makes you feel like it's an adventure.
No one knows that there's tadpoles in this pool except us.
No.
We just got to get back to the boat because it was high tide 40 minutes ago and I want to get over the other side of this reef before then.
What are we doing, Captain?
We are sailing off under
And no sails right now.
we'll be alright.
Jobbing!
What if I leave just now? Where would I go from here? And when I leave this town, you know I'll shed some tears. Cause
We look close to those rocks.
We could kiss them if we wanted.
Your daddy's crazy, Lenny.
My
Your
dad's
daddy's
gone
crazy.
I've been waiting around, waiting for it to clear. The city lights take their toll on me. I'm starting to think I need to go home.
Boy, I do some shit ain't strong head on Facebook. Yeah, can't be ridiculous. Them big boys.
There you go, Lenny.
We're nearly home. Lenny's cries are how we're both feeling this morning. I woke up this morning and went to film this crazy squall, and I asked Riley where the camera was, and when it wasn't where it usually is, I had a terrible feeling and I ran out the back and looked in the dinghy, and because it had been raining, our 5D was submerged in water. That's the first time we've done anything so stupid like that. We came back late last night, and now because we have Lenny to worry about, we just completely forgot about the other important thing we usually have to worry about, which is the good camera in the dinghy.
It's your fault, Lenny.
So that's devastating, you guys. We're filming on our backup camera, which isn't too bad, but it's definitely not the 5D.
No, it was my fault.
Nah, it was both of our fault. Lenny's included.
Well, it was my fault.
Yeah, but that's okay. You think it's funny, do you, Lenny? There are some serious looking storm clouds around, and there's been like water spirals, and anyway, we just pulled out the head sail and left our anchorage to go to a very protected anchorage called Sail Key because we have 40 knots of wind coming tonight.
So it is blowing 0 knots everywhere, apart from we're getting a little bit of wind off this cloud. So we were in town dropping off some rubbish, and I saw these clouds coming, and I was like, let's get back to the boat. We're going to have a little bit of wind. And there you go, 12 knots on a beam. And I haven't hoisted the main because we're not going far enough to warrant that, really. Well, we're only going to get wind from this cloud, which will then blow over our heads, and then we'll have to motor. But for now, this is beautiful.
And I haven't used this camera in a while. I hope it looks okay. I used to think this was like a good shot, like, hey guys, we're going here. Wow, fun and games. What's going on, Riley? Hey. For some reason I thought that would look cool. Like, it's really horrible to watch, isn't it? Sorry about that. And I'm glad you stuck with us for this long. Man, that wind has picked up. Talk about fair winds and following seas. This is like perfect downwind sailing. Yeah.
5 knots, straight up the chum.
So for those of you who have maybe missed a few Sailing the Lachlan episodes, or you're new here, I just wanted to quickly tell you where we've been on the new boat so far and where we are right at this moment. So when we flew back to the boat, we left it in Charleston, and we flew back with little Lenny, and that's where this new chapter kind of began. We sailed from Charleston down the coast to Florida. 1 minute, need to look at the water spiral.
Look at the water coming up from underneath it. Yeah.
It's just there. We don't have the zoom lens anymore. It's so sad. Alright, I'm back. So we sailed down the east coast of the States down to Florida, and from there we made the jump over to Grand Bahama. And that's where we met. We stayed in the West End here, and we met a lovely South African fellow called Daniel. Took us diving with the tiger sharks. From there we sailed across and up to the Abaco Islands where we are now, and we just spent a week like anchored in a few different spots here. Walker's Key, Grand Key on the other side, and some other tiny little islands that I cannot remember the names of now, but we went spearfishing and just had an amazing time. We had a few good days of weather, but this time of year the weather is more, we get northerly blows. Man, that spiral is freaking huge. I wish I could show you, but like Riley broke the zoom lens. Anyway, and from here we're going to sail some more of the Abaco Islands. Like, these places up here are just so untouched. And from the Bahamas we're heading up to New York and maybe as far north as Maine. Looking forward to it. There's a long strip of reef that we've just spotted that's not on here, so
we're going around it. Because of the angle of the wind, we were able to sail deep into our anchorage with just the head sail before putting it away and motoring for the last few hundred metres. In an emergency, it's good to know you can make your way into a protected anchorage, and it's good to practice occasionally with different combinations of sails and see how your boat responds, so that you feel comfortable navigating in smaller and smaller spaces.
we did it just in time too. You can see like these clouds here are it, but it hasn't picked up to 40 knots yet, but it's 20 already. Riley is doing lots of things with his tools at the moment. He's been hard at it doing a workout. I'm super lazy. I have put a soup on though, and I put Lenny to sleep. We're having vegetable soup tonight because it's cold, so I love making soups when it's cold. It's going to be a Thai red sweet potato soup. So easy. It's just onion, garlic, sweet potato. I also sneak a bit of celery and broccoli in there, just a little bit. So it's mostly sweet potato. Blend it up with red Thai curry paste and coconut milk. It's the easiest thing ever, and it's delicious. You're still going to be hungry after this, aren't you?
Yeah.
What?
The last piece of bread.
Clearly we're running out of food on the boat. We were going to lower the table and watch a movie, but I think I'm going to crawl into bed.
Speaking of crawling.
Oh yeah, do you guys want to see Lenny crawl? You want to show me how you do it? Let's do it, Lenny. Come on, Baba, you got this.
No whinging. Crawl.
Come on.
Good boy. Good boy, Lenny. Another day when you didn't die. Hey? Well done sailing the vagabond. Hello. There's been a bit of a not a problem.
You got black
lately.
thing in your teeth there. We just ate some chia seeds. I knew
It's
to.
Elayna's worst nightmare. She's petrified of being caught in public, on film, anywhere
Use that bit of the lime.
with
Come out.
stuff in your teeth.
Wait, is that one? Next one? Yeah. Ow, Lenny! You trying to kill me?
Lenny's started doing that,
Oh.
so apologies for all of the interruptions.
Anyway.
Renton Stiltskin III, please be quiet, Dad is trying to speak. There's been a thing happening on YouTube where people's subscriptions have just been they've been desubscribed. Basically, I'm encouraging everyone to ding the bell because that way you can get our episodes immediately. It's very simple to do, and if you all watch our episodes, we'll be very, very happy.
Yeah, some people
because,
are just getting lost. They haven't seen our videos pop up, and that's just how the YouTube algorithm works. So.
We've been told that that's been happening quite a bit.
And we also wanted to say a huge thank you to our patrons. You guys know this year we have a goal to get to 1% of audience support. So thank you to all of our current crew members. We're currently at 0.433%. So woo! We're nearly halfway there.
We're heading, yeah, absolutely. So it's going to take us a while to get there, we have realised, but that's good.
That's alright. Something to work towards. If you've cancelled your cable TV and you feel like supporting real creators out there making real content,
Human beings creating actual stuff.
we'd really appreciate your support. So you can support us up here. The link's also in the description below. We'll put that in there.
In other news, Lenny's been
Getting smarter and smarter.
blowing bubbles and making a nuisance of himself. You've probably seen on our various Instagrams how much he loves being in the jolly jumper. And now he just thinks that he's in the jolly jumper no matter
Everywhere.
what's
He
happening.
just wants to bounce
So he
everywhere.
bends, he arches his back and just bounces all over the
He's
place.
pretty much crawling now. I don't know.
I'm hesitant to give him the crawling card at the
Yeah,
moment.
I still think it's not crawling, but he can move, which is
He's
exciting.
He's a student.
He's like a
crawling.
slug. He's like a slug like this.
I wouldn't give him a pass yet if I was
Or a caterpillar.
handing out licenses.
You're a little caterpillar. Alright, thanks guys. Thanks for watching. And yeah, we'll see you very soon. Join us this Friday for a bonus episode as we bunker down for this wild wind headed our way.